Hi, my name is Joe Crump. Thanks for ordering the package from the ad that said something along the lines of overworked real estate investor needs help. That's exactly what I am. I'm looking for a few people to work with me and to partner with me on deals. I've got so many things on my plate right now that I can't expand properly, so I need new people, but I need quality people. I need people that are going to follow through and do the work. If you've read the ad, I've made it pretty clear on the different things that I need from you. Some of the skills that would be beneficial that you have would be either that you've been an entrepreneur in the past, you've had a business in the past, or you've been in sales of some type. If you've had those two skills, you can be successful in this because it's all about marketing. All business, by the way, is about marketing. Yeah, you have to have the right techniques, but you have to understand marketing to make those techniques sell. You have to use marketing to make money in this process because it always comes down to a service or a product. As real estate investors, we're providing a service. We're solving problems for people that are either in a difficult situation with selling their house, or people that can't buy their house normally, or we're finding deals that we can turn around and add value to the property and sell a product. So there's a lot of ways that we're making money. We're also making money through monetizing the lists that we're building. We're building lists of buyers and sellers. We've got a lot of things going through technology, doing voice blasts, doing emails, doing simple things like classified ads and display ads and direct mail. There's a lot of things that are going, and I just want to bring you into a small part of that right now so that you understand the basics of it and get you going, have you put together your first deal, and see if you're going to follow through, see if you're going to make this thing happen. Now, I had to make a decision on how to bring new people in. I could just bring anybody in and teach everybody, but if you know anything about me at all, you know that I've got a teaching program. I teach real estate investing, and I've sold books and audios, and I do seminars, and I have a 6-month mentor program that people pay me $10,000 to come to, and that's fine, and they go off and they do their own business. But what I'd like to do is bring people in and work with me as well. But to do that, I want to get the best people that I can. I find that in my teaching business that the people that are going to be most successful are people that have paid me the most money to learn, because it gets them committed to the process. So I'm going to do the same thing in this process. I'm charging people to come and learn from me. It's a qualifier to see if you're going to do the work. So I'm going to ask you to come through my mentor program and be part of this process if you want to work with me. If you do the work, the first deal you do, the second deal you do, you're going to pay off the mentor program, and then we're going to start partnering together. I'm going to give you all the money from the first few deals that you do until that mentor program is paid off. And as soon as that's done, then we're going to start working together, and we're going to partner up on these deals, and we're going to split profits. And depending on the type of work that's done, maybe you'll get more of the profit, maybe I'll get more of the profit, depending on which part of the deal that we do. It made sense for me to go ahead and teach people what I know, the lessons that I know, and if they don't do the work, well, since they've gone through the mentor program, since they're in the mentor program, at least I've gotten paid for the time that I put into them. If they do the work, they're going to make money, and hopefully they're going to stay with me, and we're going to make money together. If they decide to go off on their own and use my techniques on their own, I don't really have a hard time with that. I don't have a problem with that. I'd like to see them stay with me. I'd like to see them stay in the program and work with me and partner with me. But if they don't want to, if they want to go do it on their own, they see the value of that instead, well, then I haven't lost anything that way either. So I'm kind of looking at this, what's going to make sense for me as an investor. As you can see, this is a very unpolished video. I just turned it on, went out here into the woods and turned it on so that I could give you an idea of what I'm trying to accomplish and see if we're in line in our thinking. If this is something you'd be interested in doing, let's do it together. Give me a call. Look at the mentor program package, because I sent it along with you. What I'm going to ask you to do is become involved in the mentor program, knowing that we're going to be partnering together after you go through that process. Hopefully, before you go through that process, we're going to start partnering together. But the first thing I want you to do is learn how to invest in your area, in your town, and so I can expand into those areas, and so that you can be successful understanding this process. You don't need a lot of time to make this work, to get started in it. you're going to need 8, 10 hours a week. If you put more time into it, you're going to accomplish things quicker. But you don't need a ton of time to make this stuff happen. You just need the dedication to say, hey, when I do have the time, I'm gonna focus on what's most important. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. Step 1, do this. Make these calls. Do this. Talk to these people. There's not going to be a big investment that you need to make. You don't need to have credit. You don't need to have down payment. You just need to have the willingness to do the work. I'll provide the resources for you so you can make it happen. Well, I hope that explains the process. I hope that explains what I'm trying to accomplish, and I hope that shows the benefit to you and in coming into this. I don't know any place that you can go and find a veteran real estate investor and get this kind of training and have this kind of personal attention anywhere in the world. So let me just sum it up real quick. If you want to get involved with me, if you want to work with me, first of all, you have to join the mentor program. You have to get involved there. And all you have to do that is to give me a call, and I'll get the paperwork put together and I'll make that stuff happen. When you do that, what that's going to provide you with is the education and the knowledge to be able to work with me and to actually do deals, so that when I start working with you, you're going to be knowledgeable enough so that it's not just a waste of my time and a drain on my resources. Like I said, when you answered this ad, the whole reason I'm doing this is because I've got too much stuff on my plate right now, and I want somebody who's going to be qualified to do this. The only way you're going to be qualified is if you understand what I'm doing and what I'm teaching, and that's why I'm making you jump through those hoops to make that happen. Remember that I'm going to make sure that the first money that you make in these deals are going to come back to you, so that it pays back your investment in this program before I ever get a dime of it, before I ever get a dime of your profits on this stuff. After that, we can start profiting together. We can start doing deals together. If you decide at that point that you'd like to go off and do this business on your own and use my ideas on your own time and make 100% of the profits on that, that's okay too. But I think that I can provide some resources for you and some experience that you're not going to be able to bring to the table, at least at the beginning of your career. So the resources that I have and the technology that I have that I don't provide to my other mentor students, you're going to be getting. So if you think this is something you might be interested in, just give me a call. I'll look forward to working with you and getting you going in your real estate business, and hopefully we'll make some money together. Thanks now.